Hello and welcome to the second episode of the Eurovision, and today we will reveal the top 30 players that were able to qualify and move on to the top 30. Let's move on. So here is the leaderboard where we will announce the top 30. Now let's move, to number 1. This pick didn't come as a huge surprise to me, as they were loved in the past 2 seasons that they played in. It's Noah. He didn't really have so much growth or popularity in TDI, but the fandom loved him in TDWT and RR. But is it enough to take home the Total Drama champion? Or will his performance in TDI come back to bite him back? You'll find out next episode. Time for number 2. Come on, this is an obvious pick. She is an icon, legend, and she is the moment. The fandom loved her seasons that she played in and is a badass when needed. If you guessed Julia, you are correct. She was loved so much by the fandom, it would come of more as a shock if she didn't make it to the top 30. But are her fans gonna go all out to make sure she wins? You'll find out next episode. Next pick is not a huge shock to me, but during their All-Stars season, some people have been very mixed or divided in this season. I thought they would barely make the top 30. It's our redhead, Zoe. She had more fans than non-fans voting for her in this poll, but will even more fans vote to make sure she wins the whole thing? You'll find out. Time for number 4. I was in shock when this person was voted in the top 30. I was actually so surprised. It's Junior. I can't believe it. His quiet fans rose up to the occasion and made sure he can get into the top 30. Will this underdog be able to take Total Drama champion? You'll find out soon. In the number 5 spot, it's Brody. Brody was able to charm his fans with goofy and funny jokes. But was his jokes enough to make it into the top 30? Or will his buddy Jeff will join him? You'll find out soon enough. We are now on the second row now, in the number 6 spot, and his qualifying is Kitty. No surprise there. Her funny and sweet personality was able to get herself in the top 30. Will her sister join her, or will it just be here? Only time will tell. Next up is, how ironic. Speaking of Kitty, it's her sister, Emma. Will the sisters be able to get the win, or none of them? We will see very soon. The duo was very popular in their season, but wasn't enough to take it home. Our next person that is qualifying into the top 30, and it is our cheating on my boyfriend on a poll, it's Bridget. I gotta say, I'm shocked. In TDA and TDWT, her fan base started to decrease, but her TDI stans are still there and was able to get her into the top 30. Will she win? You'll see soon. Our next pick is no other than bad punk guy, Duncan. I'm not shocked in the slightest. He was popular in all of the seasons he played in, minus All-Stars, but that's a flop season, so that doesn't exist in my books. His grungy and arrogant personality somehow got him into the top 30. Good job, Duncan! Next up is a very, and when I mean very conversational character. It's our never-ending CIT, Courtney! I'm half shocked, half not. Her popularity was outstanding until we get to All-Stars. She was a complete mess in that season. But it looks like people look past that and it's got her to the top 30. Will the backlash from All-Stars come back to her, or will she overcome the odds? And will be able to win? We will see soon. Next up is our loving multiple personalities. It's Mike. Mike also had been a bit on edge, but he still has enough fans to get himself into the top 30. But will that be enough for Mike to take home Total Drama champion? We will find out very soon. This person making it into the top 30 is another divided person, but not as divided. It's Sky. She has some good supporters backing her up, but are they going to be able to back her up in the next poll? We will have to find out for ourselves. These next 2 are going to blow your mind. I repeat, blow your minds. You are going to be so shocked. The next one qualifying is Dwayne. I'm gagged. His stans got to work right away and wasted no time. Will the father and son duo be able to sweep away the competition? Time will tell. It's time to move on to another surprising choice that made the top 30. It's Chase. I don't know how he did it. He somehow did. I saw no supporters for him in the reboot. Maybe the fans were silent but deadly and we had no idea about it. Will they rise to the occasion and show us that Chase deserves Total Drama champion? We will find out soon. Next up is another RR favorite. It's Carrie. Will the queen, the diva, Shelly, outlast her joke? But she isn't the most talked about Total Drama character. She is still popular and still has some supporters. Will she be able to take victory? This pick is the most obvious one. This girl needs no introduction. It's Lindsay. Her funny and bubbly personality adored fans. She is loved by everyone in the Total Drama franchise, so it's no surprise she was able to make the top 30. But will she be able to take the crown? The next one is coming in this game as a mini underdog, but one where a lot of fans either like her or find her plain, overrated, or boring. It's Dawn. She was robbed of true beauty in Tidrodi, but the fans thought she deserved more. Will she be able to win the Total Drama champion? This next pick is another underrated underdog. It's Ella, just like Dawn. She's coming into this game as an underdog. Will she be able to win? We will have to find out later on the poll that you can vote for in the description and the comments. Okay, next up is Out Geeky Kid, Harold. He was so hilarious on his seasons that he played in, so it's not a shock that Harold was able to make the top 30. But will his goofiness be able to push him to the season's champion? Next up is a so-called jock, he calls himself. He gained his popularity during Total Drama World Tour. It's Tyler. His popularity gained significantly during his second season, and he was overall just a funny and silly guy throughout both of his seasons. Even though he didn't make it that far, will that make him the Total Drama champion? Next up is a sabotaging villain, ready to sabotage at any costs, and he was very popular in both of the seasons he played. It's Scott. He is a conniving villain, and that made fans love him. They also love him for his romance with Courtney, and his rivalry with Fang, and his personality. Will all of that make him the winner? Next up is someone who deserves so much screen time and so much more recognition during their season. It's Sammy! She deserves so much more screen time and was such an underrated character, and I feel like her and Amy could have worked well together in RR. But she can prove her chance, right here and right now. Will she be able to take the Total Drama crown? Next up, they're basically the same people, but we will go over them separately. Let's start with S2 reboot winner, Wayne. He was such a Lindsay 2.0 and was one of the most popular reboot characters. That has dropped down just a smidge. It's still there, and it's still livid. Will he be able to keep his title as Total Drama champion, or will it be given to someone else? Might as well talk about his buddy and his bestie, Raj. They're basically the same person, but Raj is a part of the LGBTQ community instead. Will his boyfriend join him and his bestie friend, or will he do this with just Wayne? Next up is a former Total Drama winner and highly scared of zombies. It's Sean. I don't see the fandom talk about him as much, as he's kinda a forgotten winner, but his fans are getting on to business to make sure he gets to the top 30. Will he win again? We are at our last 5 people. Who will be able to crown those spots? We are about to figure out right now. Make your final guesses on who they are. Starting with our bottom 5, we have another convincing and manipulator character. It's MK. She was another popular character, and we never forget MKULIA. It's iconic and will never die down. Good job, MK. Glad her girlfriend Julia is there with her. Next one came as a massive shock to me that they made it. It's our flop bald queen, Nichelle. The fandom loved her preseason because everyone thought she had main villain energy. Once she flopped, the fandom was mixed on her. Then went back to serving, and then flopped the episode where she got eliminated. Will she get her victory she's been waiting for? Next one needs no introduction. It's a boyfriend kisser, Gwen. She barely made it into the top 30, but congratulations to her. Will she be able to pull a win? Time for our second to last pick. It's our original queen bee, and she will never be forgotten. It's Heather. She's back to take what's right for this diva. Will she take home another win? You'll see soon. For our final pick, we have Sam! Wow, I'm shocked, but his fans was able to pull it out that for him when he needed it the most. And that's our top 30. Here's how this will work. The points from this round will be added to the points of this round. The person with the highest score will become Total Drama champion. You have a whole week to vote. The voting poll will be out after the episode to avoid seeing who's in the top 30. Good luck and happy voting, and I'll see you next Sunday for the next episode. Please be careful on who you vote because you never know, anything can happen, and we can have a shocking winner and a winner we all didn't expect. So don't underestimate what can happen on this voting, because can be unpredictable in any sorts of ways.